What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on F1 2020. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. This is a series I kind of do every so often when a real life Grand Prix comes along. That is Last to First Challenge, which is exactly what we are doing today. We're going to go to the Austrian Grand Prix, or shall I say technically the Styrian Grand Prix. We're going to jump in the Ferrari. They haven't been great so far this season. They're probably not going to have a great qualifying, and you know, I've been inspired by Charles Leclerc. I want to see him make his way through the field, much like he did last week. So, we're going to do the same today. Let me know down in the comments where you think we might finish. We're going to run on 110 difficulty, 25% race. Let's check the gameplay settings. Simulation damage, safety car is on. Strict corner cutting rules. Like, literally, it doesn't get any harder than this. No assists, everything is raring to go. Let's just leave it on dynamic. Why not? Austrian Grand Prix. Let's do this.
The hills are alive with the sound of engines. It's race day at the Austrian Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today. But I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming?
What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video.
Hey there guys, it's Arva here, bringing you another Survive series episode.
And Charles Leclerc completes today's grid order. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Alright, so here we are on the grid. Oh no, we've got Mr. Scott Wallace into the barrier over there. One of the engineers for Williams. That makes a lot of sense. But anyway, last to first challenge here for the Austrian Grand Prix. I'm going to switch up the strategy, and we are going to start on the medium compound tyre, finish on the soft. And you guys are going to enjoy the live com all the way there. Hear my thoughts as we go along. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe to see plenty more F1 2020 content. I am going to increase the front wing just for the start of this race. I'm a little bit concerned about the front end of this Ferrari. We may lower the downforce in the pit stop. We'll have to wait and see how we go. But let's get into it. Let's hope that the real life Grand Prix is going to be as electric as what this is going to be, starting from the back. Here we go. I don't think I got the optimal revs there. Oh well. We are away here in Austria. We've got to be aggressive right from the outset on these medium compound tyres. Sim damage is on. 110 AI. Doesn't get any more difficult than this. We need to find the inside if we can. Look at the Williams steaming up the inside of everyone. George Russell, he is ready for that Mercedes drive, it seems. Always lending himself well to impressing in the game. Not so much in real life, doesn't have the car under him, but he is making hay while the sun doesn't shine here in Austria. Not a bad start. This Ferrari sounds magnificent. Overtake mode is engaged. We're going to fly up the inside. Oh, we've got no ERS allotment for this lap, so we're going to have to do without for the final two corners. Let me know what your favourite... That's a warning. Let me know what your favourite engine sound is on this game. A lot of people say Honda for some reason. I wasn't convinced at the start of the game, but now I kind of agree with a lot of you. A lot of people say Renault was really good too. I love the fire up of the Mercedes in the pit lane. So get past the Williams. Thank you very much. P12. The reason why I'm starting on the mediums is we're getting through the slower cars with the slower tyre, and then at the end of the race we can attack the big boys with the option tyre, with the soft compound tyre. I'm still living in 2010, obviously, calling the tyres options and primes. Some engineers still do, actually. Throw it into the final two corners. It's funny, you know, this Ferrari is meant to be amazing in comparison to my team car. But I actually feel like my career mode car feels better than this, a little bit. Just in terms of downforce and drivability. That's really odd to say, isn't it? Maybe the downforce and performance of the car has just come on that much in such a short space of time. I don't know. I am running with a weird setup. It doesn't have much front downforce. It's properly an esports sweat setup. Very oversteery, very nice at low speed. But to compensate with the balance, the front end isn't quite there. And I'm not too sure if this is the right setup for Austria. But oh well. We're rolling with it anyway. We're still in P12. We've not really made much progress since lap 1. So I need to stop talking and make some moves. Come on, Lando. Let's get past this absolute bus of an Alfa Romeo. I was stuck behind one of these things in career mode at Canada. And it was the most annoying thing because the Alfa Romeo is a rocket ship in a straight line. Holds position, but it's dog crap in the corners. Come on, round the outside. Finally, we're clear. Landobot, what have you got, son? This has turned into a really sweaty race, this has. I don't think I've talked very much apart from... Oh, round the outside. Lando, no! No, Lando! He's alright, we're through. The bits, obviously, where I'm not talking, I'll have edited those out, so you won't know. But I really have been sweating this out quite a bit. P10. Next up is Stroll. I can't wait to get the soft compound tyre on and just fly towards the leaders. They are getting away, though.
We're going to box this lap. Push hard on the in-lap.
Yes, sir. Let's see if we get penalised by just taking the racing line into the pit lane. Nope, absolutely fine. That just absolutely yeeted into there. Ah, we missed it by 2 miles per hour. You bet we're going to do that again. I just want to appreciate this on the replay. Because this was mental. See, oh, wonderful camera angle there, guys. Bit of mowing on the way in. Let's just resume it from here.
Track is clear. Track is clear.
Hey, there we go. We got it. So, let's see if these guys are better than Marduk Motorsport. I doubt it. Nah. Horrible stop. You guys, if you were working for me, you would all get fired. Facts. Okay. People are in the lane. I was wondering how long it was going to take people for them to make their stop. But yeah, it makes sense that they're all stretching their softs a little bit. Here we go. This is where we pull up the pants, flex the muscles. I don't know why we pull up the pants, but we do. People are coming out of the pit lane. This is going to be close. We need to dispatch of Latifi quick smart as well. Overtake mode. We get one of the Renault. Okay, that's a big gain there from the undercut. Thank you very much. Hello, 2021 teammate.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
Oh, this is going to be spicy indeed. Sainz held up behind Russell. Things you hate to see. Carlos Sainz fans. We're going to get tangled up in this. This is not great. Yes, baby. To the inside. See you later, pal. That'll do me. Let's see if we get purple. I would be interested. We might do. It has been a bit of a scuffed run to the line. 5-7. Not quite. Tell you what though, big boy undercut on these people coming out of the lane. Albon, Verstappen, we've got the big boys right in front of us. We might be fighting for a podium if things go our way. Yellow flag. Please be a safety car. Wow, Verstappen's getting held up big time here. Who is leading this charge? I think it's an AlphaTauri. Oh, an Alfa Romeo as well. Alfa Romeo is the king at parking the bus. What happened to Stroll? I'm guessing, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Could have bet the house on that one. Please give me a safety car. Michael Massey, I am calling for it. Burnt Mylander, get your butt out here. Stretch the legs of that AMG GTR. Enjoy the Styrian hills here in Spielberg. Ah! That could have been nasty. We're now freed. Alabono, mate, you need to cut the corner more at turn 1. Nice little tip for you. Let's see if we can force him to go defensive. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alabono, I did not ask for that. Not in the mid corner, thank you. I've opened the DRS under a local yellow, which is a big no-no. But we're allowed to get away with it. I wonder if Codemasters will ever clamp down on that, like yellow flags under qualifying conditions or stuff like that. I know you can't overtake, but using the DRS in the yellow flag zone is a big no-no. Usually a fine or something, I can't remember. Stepping up next. That might be the maximum. Max is the maximum. Who would have thunk it? Not me.
To run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
Come on, Maximus. I'm not going to go for the dive here. I'm going to take the smart option. Oh, he's slow out of there. The AI is still terrible at turn 3 at Austria. I'll take that. That's how you pull off a move there, Max. Cleanly. We've done it with Leclerc as well. How amazing is that? Alright, so, here's the scenario. 4 seconds to my teammate. Can we beat him? 110 AI. Do have better tyres. Not much time in the Grand Prix though. We need to be a second lap faster to have any chance. Sweat mode, engage. This does not look like a second lap faster pace to me. I'll keep sweating. There's not much more I can do here driving wise. The gap is literally the same. This is going to be P4. What a shame. This is a life lesson. I should have just picked the Mercedes. Max is still on my DRS here. This race may not be over just yet. Max will never give up, I know that much. But I guess, well, we're just cruising now for the rest of the race. What do you guys reckon Vettel's going to do next year? It's a very curious case, isn't it? I'm not fully convinced by Red Bull saying that they're like convinced, oh, that they're happy with Albon. I think that chapter may not be closed just yet. Aston Martin / Racing Point. They seem to be a favourite if Vettel is going to go anywhere, to be honest. But, I don't know. I feel like he may just retire, to be honest. Or, well, okay, at the very least, he may not be without a drive. He may be without a drive next year. And then he might do an Alonso, and then come back with a 3-second time penalty. If only Sebastian could flashback his career and somehow go to Mercedes. Do you reckon that would have been an option? Had Vettel had the absolute foresight of dreams to leave Red Bull. Could you imagine Sebastian Vettel leaving Red Bull and jumping straight into Mercedes? I mean, I'm not saying, I don't know what would happen there. Whether he would win 1, 2, multiple world championships after Red Bull against Lewis Hamilton, assuming he would replace Nico Rosberg. What a timeline that would be. Or is he going to go to Mercedes? Do you think Vettel would go to Mercedes now, in 2021? I would love that. I'm running out of fuel here. Oh dear. Okay. So, I've been full sweat mode most of this video, and now it's just a Sunday drive. Or a Saturday drive, shall I say. Podcasting with Tiametmarduk. You'll love to see it. So many what ifs. I should do like a what if series. I don't know, maybe. Oh, here comes Verstappen. Okay, save the podcast for another day. defending. I need to save fuel here, so I will endeavour to do that as we head on to the last lap. Here's a closing thought. I should do a what if series. What if Mark Webber won the championship in 2010? He said he would have retired from the sport there and then. Who the hell would have gone to Red Bull in Webber's seat? That's what I want to know. Crazy scenes. I think that would change the shape of the 2010s potentially. Could have seen like Lewis Hamilton or something going there maybe. I don't know. It is very much up in the air. I need to save fuel desperately now. Some lifting and coasting. Parking of the bus. Let's see if we can get P4. Max Verstappen may get his revenge after all. Lean into the middle sector. This is where we can save. We're still 0.14 down. This is not good, chaps. This is not good at all. Parking it. I'm still parking it. We're going to chuck it up in a rich. No, I'm going to go back down to standard. Now lean. Still parking it. Trying to lift off. Lift off massively into the last corner. Come on! Oh, we're out of fuel now. Overtake. No! There's a yellow flag behind us. All that sweating and I give up the position anyway. Driver of the day though. That's all that matters.
That's it then for another spectacular Grand Prix here at Austria. And a truly magnificent drive to hang on and take the win.
So there we are then, chaps. Once again, Mercedes dominating. Doesn't matter if it's real life or the game. You cannot shake the silver arrows off of the top step of the podium. And that is our last first challenge. You know, a lot of the time these end up being duds. It is very, very hard to pull off a last first challenge. Especially with 110. Yeah, it's been a while since I've run 110. I didn't really do it that much on F1 2019. The game was a bit flawed with the way the upgrades worked. The AI got faster and faster, and it was more impossible to run at that difficulty in the long term. I hope that's not the case on this year's game. I am really enjoying running with 110 difficulty. But there we go, P5, could have been P4. Could have been even better if I jumped in a Mercedes. That is the life lesson that I will take into future Last to First challenge videos. But if you did like it, or if you did enjoy it, leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to see plenty more racing game content. I don't know what time this is going up today. I don't even know if qualifying for the Austrian Grand Prix is happening today. There's supposed to be some adverse weather. So we might see Sunday qualifying, or no qualifying at all. But let me know what your predictions are for this weekend. Are we going to see the exact same results we saw last week? We all know that's not going to happen. But it will be interesting to see like what happens on a back-to-back weekend and see who can learn from their mistakes and what have you. It's very much going to be an interesting little social experiment. Not a social experiment, but you get what I mean. Thank you guys so much for watching. I may have 2 career mode videos going live today. That's if I've been a very productive boy. But I probably haven't done that. So, RIP me. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, guys. I'll see you next time. Enjoy the Austrian, Styrian, Spielbergian Grand Prix this weekend. I hope it's just as good as last week.